Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Megan Boswell had court today. I don't know if you guys have been following this case. I know some of you guys have. You probably forgot about it because we haven't heard much about it since it's happened. She's been in court a few times. So those of you who are not familiar with this case, Megan Boswell had a daughter, Evelyn Boswell, who was reported missing February 18th by her grandfather. And when they started interviewing people, they realized that nobody had seen Evelyn since December 2019. So last December. But anyway, the grandfather ended up reporting her missing in February. And basically, Megan led the law enforcement on a wild goose chase, saying that her mom was watching Evelyn with her mom's boyfriend, her mom Angela, and her mom's boyfriend William McLeod took Evelyn to watch her while Megan went to work. And they never returned Evelyn. This is what Megan initially said. Well, I don't know if she's still saying this. And then Megan said that her mom and William stole their car. Basically, Megan's boyfriend Hunter had this BMW, and Megan was trying to say that her mom stole it. But you hear another story that actually Megan's boyfriend Hunter gave it to Angela. But supposedly now Hunter's parents were the real owners of the BMW, and they reported it stolen. It was just this crazy stuff. And then Megan also said that, that she was last seen at a trailer park. And she's like leading the law enforcement on this wild goose chase to all these different places, saying, her mom had her there. Oh, you'll find her here. Oh, you'll find Evelyn here. And then she made a claim at one point that Evelyn's father, Ethan, had Evelyn last, which that just turned out to be a bold-faced lie. And then she claims that law enforcement denied her a polygraph, that she wanted to take a polygraph, but law enforcement said, no, you can't because supposedly she's pregnant. She was just making up all these lies. So law enforcement eventually arrested her for falsifying reports. So then, when she's in jail, they end up finding Evelyn's remains in a shed in Megan's father's yard, and he's the one that called in the missing report on Evelyn. So he didn't have anything to do with it. Somebody put her there. So they find Evelyn, and then, months later, they end up charging Megan with the murder charges. She was in jail that whole time being held for the falsifying report charges, and now she's got the murder charges. So I'm going to be following this case too. Well, I have been following this case, but there just hasn't been much movement on it. But Megan appeared in court today, and it looks like the prosecution is bringing forth enhanced punishment, which means they want the death penalty to be an option. And her defense might ask for a change of venue in the next court hearing, he mentions. So I'm not sure when the trial will be, but I'll keep you guys updated. I just wanted to play this short court appearance of Megan Boswell for you guys. And as this case unfolds, I will keep you guys updated. I'll let you watch it. Here it is.
6'9". If we could get her in courthouse video. With Teresa Nelson and Barry Stalvas for the state, and Brad Sproles for the defense. All right, Ms. Boswell's before the court. I think today was set for an announcement. One, to see how the discovery process was going, and two, to take up whether the state was going to seek the death penalty.
Your Honor, as discovery has been our main focus and been very voluminous, but we've turned over that to Mr. Sproles earlier this week. There's still a little bit left, but the vast majority of it has been now turned over to Mr. Sproles. And as far as the enhanced punishment, I would ask the court, because our focus has been on collecting the discovery, getting defense, that we have another final announcement date on the enhanced punishment.
Well, I'll also note that, for the record, that the COVID-19 numbers are really going crazy here in this county. Has that inhibited you from being able to
that has slowed down a lot
make
of
the
our
decision?
Visiting, having sit-down conversations with individuals has been limited. We've tried to limit it because of the numbers in our office. We still do see people, but it's we've curtailed that, and this is one of those things where we need to have a conversation, and it needs to be in person. So it'd be much preferred to maybe if we could roll this over until late January or February, unless Mr. Sproul has any objection.
No, Judge, we don't have any objection to that, and I concur. We've been focused on the discovery, and just having it for a few days, I can see how much it is, and I'm sure that they work diligently on it. So I don't have any objection at all to that, Judge.
All right, how about January 22nd?
Judge, we might, if you want to consolidate things, we had filed a motion for a change of venue, and we're still working on compiling all of the affidavits to support that motion. We may need a little bit more time than January before we're ready to go on that end, but of course, if you want to come just for the announcement purposes, however you want to handle it, Judge.
You think you could be ready by February 19th?
Mr. Sproles, we have a murder trial set the week after.
We do, don't we?
Because that's in Judge Rogers' court.
And Judge, if you want to use the January date just for the purposes of the announcement for the enhanced punishment, I can sort of let the court know where we are there in January.
January 22nd?
That's fine, Your Honor. Would that be at 9 o'clock?
At 9 o'clock. Yeah, we had to move it. It was originally scheduled for 9 o'clock today. We had to move it because I'm currently without a courtroom. I'm having to borrow other judges' courtrooms. All right. And on that date, we'll have the state announce their intentions as far as enhanced punishment, and we'll have the defense announce the timing that you might need to go forward on your motion for change of venue.
Yes, Your Honor. And we had another motion as well regarding bill of particulars, but it may be resolved when I review the discovery.
Yep.
So
I don't think that's ripe yet
I agree.
until you get through that.
If the court could address one issue, based on prior order of the court, some of the documents, including the autopsy, were sealed.
I think that was at the request of the parties.
It was agreement, Judge. Am I free to provide Ms. Boswell with a copy of that? Or how do you want me to handle that, Judge?
We don't have any objection.
I'm going to leave that up to you. I'll leave that up to you.
I mean, I feel like she ought to have one, but I just didn't want to go against the court's order.
No, I mean, I'm sure you got it in discovery, and if you're going to give discovery materials to your client, I don't have a problem with that.
Okay, all right. Thank you, Judge.
Anything else we need to take up today on Ms. Boswell's case?
Not for the state, Your Honor.
No,
Mr. Sproul?
Judge.
All right. January 22nd at 9 o'clock.
Thank you, Your Honor.
That's all for today. Thank you, Ms. Boswell.
Thank you.